Wow. Linda Goodman and all pairing and all that in Bachpan.
Maybe before like I started working full time. I think as students you're kind of like, oh, what's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna be successful in life and all that? But once you kind of know what you're passionate about, once you know which direction you want to go in, then I feel like the only thing you should just think about is put your head down and just keep doing, and that's always worked for me.
Hello. Hi. Hi, Sonam. Hi, Dulquer. My question is for both of you.
Hi.
First, Sonam, to you, some of your contemporaries like Tapsi and Sonakshi, they have said this, that whenever they are offered a film with the role where with the film where they are playing the protagonist, it's very difficult for producers to get male co-stars. Because the topmost stars also, male stars, they do not like to feature along with an actress where the role is really big for the actress. Does that happen to you also? Because you have really led films on your shoulder. So that's question for you first.
I'm working with Dulquer. He's a superstar. I think it depends on the person, and their confidence level and how they feel about themselves and about the work. He just did an amazing film recently where his co-star won the national award. And I was very excited. And I told my father, I was like, Dulquer's co-star won the national award. He's like, she won the national award. She's not Dulquer's co-star. You made her into Dulquer's co-star.
Take zero credit for that.
But I think my father did films like Beta, Ladla, Mr. India, where women had prominent roles. And he was a superstar at that time. He's still a superstar, but he was the Anil Kapoor in the 80s and the 90s. And he's still the Anil Kapoor, I guess. But at that time, it was like, he was the young, happening, cool guy. And I think when I saw that, I couldn't understand when I was doing certain films why men weren't thinking the same way. Like I'd been brought up, to think that it doesn't matter as long as the role is amazing. But there were a few. There was Dhanush, there is Dulquer, there is Ayushmann, there is Raj Kumar, who I've worked on a couple of films with. There are a lot of these men who are out there, and you know what? They're all doing better than everybody else right now. So because they realize that it is not about who is leading the film. It is about the film. It is about the content of the film. What are you trying to put out there? What are you trying to say with the film? And I think that is the most important thing. And that is progressive, and that is incredible. And these days, that's what's working. Progressive cinema, content-driven cinema.
Every one of those names that you took, are you seeing the last year and a half?
That's exactly what
it's
I'm saying.
Unreal the kind of success.
Exactly.
Your luck is rubbing off onto everyone. So, Dulquer, you're going to get a national award now. This is going to rub off onto you now.
Dulquer, to
I
you,
call my dad and be like, oh, Sonam.
the fact that you've entered a new industry, have there been times when you've been advised to do a certain kind of films because you come from, from a different industry to market yourself in Bollywood in a particular way? So have there been those advices to you?
So I've had these advices from the beginning of my career when I got into any industry for that matter, and then I ventured.
He's in a couple of industries, by the way.
I've done 4. This is my 4th. So I don't know, and I'm like, thank you, but let me figure this out myself. I don't think my advisors know what's best. I don't think I know what's best. But I strongly believe in good cinema. I strongly believe I have a decent aesthetic, a decent understanding of cinema. I've always chosen films that I want to watch, and I've always wanted to challenge myself in films. So for me, Zoya was a no-brainer, Mahanati was a no-brainer. I mean, sure, they have strong female characters, and maybe they're the protagonists of the film, but as long as it challenges me, as long as my character is interesting and is something that excites me to go to work, and you guys enjoy watching me also, I'm very happy. And I get enough opportunities where I can lead a film, and like I said, you keep doing, it'll all balance out.
हाय सोनम, हाय दुलकर, दिस इज रवि फ्रॉम एबीपी न्यूज़।
हेलो।
मैं एक सवाल पूछना चाहूँगा कि हमारे देश में जितने बड़े पैमाने पर सुपरस्टिशन को प्रैक्टिस किया जाता है, बड़े बड़े जो मंत्री हैं या बिजनेसमैन हैं वो भी बाबाओं के पास जाते हैं, भेदभाव किया जाता है, औरतों को मंदिर में नहीं जाने दिया जाता बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल सुपरस्टिशन. Does it bother you people?
There's a difference between belief and superstition. Beliefs, religious beliefs, like what Abhishek said, is very different. If you actually read the Puranas and what we have in our Indian culture, Hindu culture, whatever, Indian culture, let me just call it, there is nobody who's unequal. Everybody is born in a certain way and everybody dies in a certain way. So I believe, again, like I said, I believe in destiny. And I believe that there has to be a combination of hard work and destiny.
No, my question was कि हमारे देश में जो साइंटिफिक टेम्परामेंट है वो बहुत लो है, उसे बढ़ावा देने के लिए बहुत कुछ नहीं किया जाता है और
हाँ
हम
जी।
देखते हैं कि हर लेवल पे ये चल रहा है, सुपरस्टिशन को बढ़ावा मिल रहा है, तो ये चीज़ आप लोगों को परेशान करती है?
नहीं, because मुझे लगता है कि like for example, it's really funny, but if you think of any big scientist who has done anything that is of any prominence, is always been a believer in God, in faith. आप कोई भी you go and do all the research, they'll say that if I don't believe in God, if I don't believe in that faith, then I'm not expanding my mind enough. I think there has to be space for science and faith together, because there are a lot of things like the universe himself that is unexplainable. So there has to be a combination of the two. There has to be discovery and the same time there has to be faith.
Dulquer, what's your point of view? Does it bother you जिस तरह से सुपरस्टिशन हमारे देश में?
You know, this is something I personally believe. I think obviously the population of our country is a big strength, but also it does not give everybody equal opportunity, right? There's so many of us, and there's so many of us who wish for better things, who wish for maybe a better job, maybe a better career, a better house or something. Like everybody has needs and wants, and maybe sometimes we don't know, maybe there's an opportunity and we're too scared to take it. Or maybe we miss an opportunity and we don't know about it. So I think all of these things kind of drive people to be superstitious. Sure, a lot of us are blessed to know what we want. We're passionate about our work, and we have been given these opportunities in the line of work that we like. So it's different for different people. I don't think I can sit here and say, it's not right or wrong, or like we should change this mindset, because everybody has their own lives and problems, and you don't know what is giving them some kind of solace or like peace.
Thank you so much.
23rd of September, if your film becomes a hit. 23rd Monday, you have to wait. No.
First week you have to wait.
Sir, it's not a Friday.
Sorry,
Just
sorry.
all yelled at you, huh? by the
Yeah,
way,
I know. But
together.
it's okay.
Where is it?
I'm going to take the little notes that you've made, and you're going to be Lady Luck. And if he gets a national award after that, this template is going to be used forever. So, Sonam, this is going to be it. Yeah. Last two questions. Okay. Okay. Vijayalakshmi, I already give you one shot. One sec. Let me just give somebody else. Okay, you want to ask? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dulquer, my question is to you. There's a beautiful dialogue in the film where you're saying, "Are you with me because I'm the captain of the Indian team?" So this actually really struck me, and I wanted to ask, how much can someone's social standing or professional standing really affect or determine the personal relationships he shares?
No, I think any of us in some kind of field which has some level of popularity, whether it's sport or film, or even if you're like a very maybe flamboyant businessman, I don't know. I think we're all a little insecure, and maybe people like you for different reasons. I know. I always say I just need my 5 friends that I can count on my hands and my fingers, and I trust them. I still go by their sort of reading of everything. But if someone wants to be friends with me because I'm so and so or something, or like maybe it'll make them a little popular, then I'm kind of like questioning that, right? So I'm sure Nikhil Koda has that same fear. Like he genuinely likes this girl, and they're having this huge argument, and she's saying you're with me because of my luck, and at the same time that's his insecurity, vulnerability, or fear. That are you in turn with me because I'm the captain of the Indian cricket team, not because you like me as a person. So I think that happens. I think that happens to all of us.
Yeah, Sonam, would you like to add to that? Since you have a lot of friends who are not a part of the film industry, you're very friendly as a person with a lot of people in the media and from other sectors also.
My father calls me an eternal optimist, and I think that's what I am. I believe in the goodness of people, and I don't think people can fake being your friend for such a long time. And I have a very I believe that people are people, and if it takes a little bit of effort from me to put one post up or do something, it can make it can affect some in some way, their popularity or whatever. But I don't think I don't have that insecurity where people are friends with me because of who my dad is or what my standing in life is or where I am or whatever. I don't believe that, and I believe in being an open person, and hopefully being a part of this film industry, even though it's a very difficult and tough industry, I'm not being tainted by it. I don't think in any way. I really believe in the goodness of people. I love the media. I always believe that they're doing their job. I never ever question that they're not. I believe everybody, like Dulquer said, everybody has their limitations and everybody has their own problems and set of problems. So if anything comes out, I confront. If you're talking about how I'm friends with some of the people in the media, sometimes some things come out, but I just feel like they're doing their job. I chose to be in this profession. I chose to open myself up, but it doesn't make the media the enemy. They're still my friends because we all are, linked. If the media wasn't there, then I wouldn't be there. If I was there, maybe the media, like people like us weren't there, who you can write news about, then maybe the media wouldn't be as relevant either, whether it's politicians, whether it's cricket. So I think we're all combined, and I don't think it's me versus them, whether my friends are concerned or anybody is concerned. So I don't believe in that. So I don't know.
But it's so refreshing to see how on social media, where you all have such a standing and incredible following, I like how you don't hold back sometimes, and I like the fact that you can. I think the current
Are you
generation.
talking about my water bottle fixation?
No, just
Because
generally.
I have had so many messages
Really?
telling me what.
You have a water bottle fixation also?
No.
Okay.
I just don't understand because all this plastic ban that has happened, which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
I was I wanted glass bottles, right? I was like, because we are on shoot all the time, and if you go on shoot sets, there are like these little plastic bottles everywhere on set, and
Also, water and glass bottles taste the best.
Yeah, is that true? Yeah, maybe they do. And yesterday we were shooting this amazing song, and I was seeing little bottles. Now, unfortunately, we don't know where to get these glass bottles from, and so I put it up on social media. I was saying which Indian companies which are available in Mumbai do like bottled glass water, and they came up with just three, and it's so hard to like procure them. They're not.
It's changing.
I hope
Single-use
it's
plastic will be
changing.
banned very soon, so
Yeah,
it is getting
it
better.
is, yeah. So I'm just like, I was just trying to figure out, and they just came up with three. Apparently Himalayan also has it. There are catch water. So these are the like 3-4 people that have it. So I have had a lot of messages about. Are you talking about that?
No. I was talking about
I was like,
now,
my water bottle.
I was
thing.
just generally being a nice person to you and saying that you say such nice things. But we won't go into specifics. One last question, and I'll end it there. Yeah, that lady there. Yeah.
Hi Sonam.
Hi.
My question is for you and for Dulquer. So let's say you guys have this power in real life, in this case luck, and you knew you could do anything and you would not fail. What would both of you choose to do with that?
Wow. Heavy question. I want to save the world with this question.
If luck was on your side and you could do anything, what would you do?
I don't know, effect positive change. Whether it's environment.
Greenery.
Yeah, all of that.
Sure. And Sonam, you?
There are two things that I believe in. I believe in redistribution of wealth. And the second thing I believe that the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. So I would like to kind of bridge the gap. That I really have that belief. And the second thing that I believe in, I think all the problems in the world are created by ignorance. Whether it's global warming, whether it's racism, whether it's sexism, whether it's anything. And I think that would be one of the other things, would be education. Because the bane of everybody's existence is actually ignorance and people who are not educated well. So I think these are the two things. If you can fix these two things in the world, I think everything will change.
Sure. Thank you.
So one
Thank you guys. I think we wrap up. That was insightful. Very nice. Very rarely do I say that about a film press conference, but that was insightful. We just take your mics and we'll do a little photo op since we haven't had everybody on stage at the same time.